Yo, what's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing this fine morning? All right, man. Happy Easter. We got some Sunday Easter basketball. We got some playoffs Easter basketball. All right, man. We got the first game of the morning. We got the Grizzlies versus Thunder. So sit back and enjoy it. Let's see who pulls it off, y'all. Game one.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now, look at Memphis' starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the center. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Free throw good, Dort. And he can't hit the second. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Well, from the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
And here is Bain following Lou Dort's three. And Desmond Bain good for three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
2 shots.
That's good from Jackson. Jackson hits both of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ja Morant with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Morant. Bain looking around. Pass to Wells. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Williams for three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Heaney. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Williams up on top. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Zach Edey picks one up. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And that one falls for Williams. So he gets them both. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Morant's got 5 now.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Hartenstein in the high post. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Morant passes to Bain. Here's Wells, Latre, and Holmgren pulls it down. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Morant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bain. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bain's got his second basket of the game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Number 7, Santi Aldama.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. He takes it in. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He has 7.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. For 3, Holmgren. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
There's a screen by Aldama. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Now Hartenstein. He has yet to score. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Outside, Bain. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. No good on that one. Mason Wallace. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Grizzlies, Gigi Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. Good on the second free throw. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Shoots over Aldama. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
T-shirts for the loudest section. Make some noise. It's T-shirt time, everyone. Let's get loud.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Thunder with the rebound. Outside Williams. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Williams against Williams. Morant left side. Kennard on the wing. To the inside. They double him with Wiggins. Back to Kennard. No good from outside. Well, Thunder have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey, covered by Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Free throw good. Edey. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Morant. Good on both. And here now the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Caruso looking for an opening. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Outside Pippen. Jackson passes to Jackson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Nifty move. It's deflected. On the wing, Jackson. To the paint. Here's Edey. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams passes to Caruso. And here is Wallace. Here's Williams. It's deflected. And he gets it back. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Now here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. Kennard with the ball. Here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Jackson finds Pippen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's Jackson on the assist by Pippen. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Down low. Here's Edey. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Williams, a screen on Pippen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Let's get an update on Santi Aldama. David, what's the status?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Aldama. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Over Wallace. Jackson gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Here's Kennard. Pippen a screen on Wallace. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Pippen for 3. Cans it from downtown. Pippen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Pippen after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Wallace. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The first free throw is good, and the Thunder making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Wells is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. To the inside. Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Kennard. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Caruso. Kennard's shot is off. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Pippen. Wallace looking for an opening. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pippen against Wallace. Pass to Huff. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Bounce pass Wallace. And finished off by Jang.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Over Wiggins. Kennard for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
With the crossover. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And finished off by Jang.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Covered by Wiggins. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Wells. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Wiggins with it. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wiggins. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
New group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Memphis also making some changes. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. On defense, Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Bain. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Bain against Dort. Pass to Jackson. Morant looking around. There's the pick. Here's the three. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
more of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Hartenstein passes to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Dort misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. The shot will not fall. The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in, and he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. So it's the Grizzlies now. The Thunder making the shot. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Wells. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wells has got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis. Here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Bain, defended by Dort. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And that one falls for Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And both free throws good for Williams. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
to Huff. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Thunder trailing by 10. Now Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Morant. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And he can't get the first one. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And he's good on the second. And so it's Memphis with it. They have a 9-point lead. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Wells. The Grizzlies with another miss. Joe with it. Hasn't made one yet. Holmgren with it. And the rejection by Jackson. And that one good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Wells. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bain. Morant outside. On the money from 12 feet away. Morant's got 15 points.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Here's Joe. It's Dort on the wing. 13 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 7 points for Lou Dort.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Bain against Dort. Bain kicks to Morant. They set the screen. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Dort. Over to the wing. Holmgren up top. Lots of room. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, great production there from Holmgren. I know he's hungry to prove that he can be a reliable producer.
Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front. They're up by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Holmgren kicks to Williams. For the lead. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bane against Dort. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. For the tie. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Wells. He's guarded by Williams. Bane against Dort. On the wing, Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Again, the miss by Bane. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Morant kicks to Wells. Back to Morant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Memphis leading. Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. They need this one. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jackson's got 15.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Williams looking around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. And here is Wells. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. Hartenstein's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Wells. He has 5. Morant outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 17.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And they double up Jackson. Takes the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams against Morant. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Williams comes with the double team. Wells wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Wells has got 8.
Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him, and he found the open teammate.
Holmgren against Jackson. Holmgren can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. Wells sets the pick for Bain. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
The first one falls. Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. He's off on the second. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Caruso. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 17 points for Jaren Jackson.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Hartenstein. He's got 7. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. The Thunder with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Now Eldama. Still scoreless. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. They get the rebound. Now here's Morant for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Williams kicks to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Morant. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Dort against Bain. Now here's Dort. He's covered closely.
Desmond Bain for personal foul. Second team foul.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Free throw good. Dort. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Grizzlies also making a change. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. All free throws good from Dort. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Kennard. Here's Eldama. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Wallace. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Dort. Back to Wallace. Dort with a screen for Wallace. And good that time. Morant with it. 18 points for him. Pass to Edey. Now here's Kennard. Now Morant. To the right side. Jackson dishes to Morant. True on the 14-footer. Morant's got 20.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Huff's checked in. Williams for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Kennard for three. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Williams. 1:43 left to play in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Williams for three. Got a piece of it. Kennard against Wallace. Kennard kicks to Morant. Wallace against Kennard. Morant passes to Aldama. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
To the inside. Williams passes to Wiggins. Caruso against Morant. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caruso's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Morant passes to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Williams with the ball. Aldama's there. Williams dishes to Wallace. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Aldama. Down low. Out to Morant. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Pippen. Here's Aldama. Wiggins with the rebound. Payne against Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pippen against Gilgeous Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Pippen taking 2 shots.
free throw good from Pippen. Williams, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. Both shots good from the stripe. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City, trailing by 5.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
First team foul. At the line for your offender, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. He's looking for Aldama and finds him. And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Aldama with the rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Payne for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Wallace. Williams up on top. Back to Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And here's Pippen. Aldama with the ball. Defended by Caruso. The shot by Wells, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Huff passes to Bane. And there's the drive. Good on the shot. 8 points for Desmond Bane.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen outside. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bane against Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. And the 3-ball is good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now, here's Bane. Pippen a screen on Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Bane. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Bane against Dort. Outside, Bain. Pippen kicks to Wells. Bain passes to Wells. For 3, Pippen. That shot, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Wiggins outside to the middle. That's good from Williams, the assist by Wiggins. Williams has got his first basket.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pippen, the pass to Huff. And here is Bain. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Driving the lane, shoots over Wells. Caruso, no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Bain, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in. Now here's Wells. To the paint. That's tipped and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Wiggins, then for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Wells. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Morant. The Thunder making the shot. To the middle. Here's Edey. Count it, and the foul. That one on Dort.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Edey. One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys."
Thank you, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The The Grizzlies have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Kennard with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Took him no time at all on that one. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the end.
Jackson passes to Aldama. Now, here's Kennard. Jackson looking around. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wallace. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Grant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the first one at the line is good.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. Both free throws good from Morant. The Thunder shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And the Thunder, another 3.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Now, here's Bain. Here's Edey. Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Wells with it. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's good from long range. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Bain with the steal. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Outside Jackson, back to Morant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Morant. Again, the Thunder score. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now Morant. Outside, Bain. A minute 20 left in the game. From outside, off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Clock at 4. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Wells. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
The Grizzlies call timeout. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Money!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. .16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Alright, y'all, that's game one. Alright, man, this is good. Game one, good game from start to finish. So yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll be right back with the next game of the day.